Welcome to timesguitar.com, and in this lesson I'm going to introduce you to the blues. Blues is a genre without which you cannot have rock and roll, jazz. It all started from the blues. Anyways, I would request you to watch a movie called Crossroads 1986. This movie actually has inspired a lot of great musicians. I can give you an example. Mr. Joe Bonamassa, an amazing blues guitarist, in one of his interviews, he said that he was immensely inspired by this movie Crossroads, and after that he started learning the blues. There's a track called Feeling Bad Blues in this movie, an amazing track, and it was played by Mr. Rai Kuder. So this track was one of the most inspiring music there. Anyways, so there's another thing. Steve Vai was also in this movie. So I hope you'll watch it. Anyways, now I'll give you a theory lesson before I move on. As you can see now in the chart, we've got major scales written there, and if you can see, let us take a look at the C major scale. So the C major scale has got notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and if I number the notes like C as 1 and then serially D as 2, E3, F4, G5, A6 and B7, then if I tell you to pick out 1, 4, 5 from here, then what you will get is C as 1, F as 4 and G as 5. So basically from C major scale, C, F, G represents 1, 4, 5. Blues is basically a 1, 4, 5 progression. If I tell you to play C blues, then definitely your progression will consist of 1, 4, 5 from C major scale. Similarly, we can also take 1, 4, 5 from G major scale and so on. So if anybody tells you to play E blues, then your 1, 4, 5 will be E is 1, A is 4 and B is 5. So remember this. Now let us go to the sequence of 12 bar blues. So this is a very basic thing basically. 12 bar blues means we've got 12 bars. So now you can look at the sequence. The one chord is coming 4 times. This is generalized thing. Here 1 represents the one chord for 1 bar. So for 4 bars you are going to play the 1 chord. So if we are in C, then C is the 1 chord and we are going to play for 4 bars. Alright, and then comes 4, 4. That means for 2 bars you are going to play 4. So if you are in C, then 4 is F. So 2 bars F, then again 2 bars 1, that is C, then again 1 bar 5 chord, that is G, and 1 bar 4 chord F, and then 2 bars 1 chord, that is CC. So this is the basic idea behind 12 bar blues. Now you can take any other scale, like instead of playing C blues you can play A blues. So A will be your 1, and if you look at the chart, the major scale chart, we've got D as 4 and E as 5. So you should be able to find out the scales on your own. In some other video I'll show you how to find major scale. Now let us come back to the groove. Blues uses swing beats. Swing feel is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it's not a straight beat. Straight beat means the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and these are all equally spaced, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if you haven't checked out normal strumming lessons, then I would recommend that you visit my page called Strumming from Scratch. There you'll get an idea of how the strumming patterns are formed and how to count. Anyways, so here in swing beats, the ends are a little bit away from the normal straight ends. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and so ends are a bit late. 1, 2, 3, 4 are all equally spaced, but the ends come a little bit late. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So this is the basic strumming pattern for blues. This is swing feel. Alright, and now in blues mostly dominant 7th chords are used. So that means let us take A blues now. So if you remember the chord chart, one chord goes for 4 bars and 1 bar is like this. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this is 1 bar. So here 1 bar is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, alright. So for 4 bars you are going to play A7. So in A blues 1, 4, 5 chords are A, D and E respectively. And now we are going to convert all the chords to dominant 7th. Okay. So our A7 is like this. You hold A major and remove the 4th finger and bring your 3rd finger in place of the 4th finger. That means 5th string open, 4th string 2nd fret, 3rd string open, 2nd string 2nd fret and 1st string open. So here for 4 bars A will sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, alright. So now it's D7. D7 is like this. It's a 4 string chord and you hold it like this. You put your 2nd finger on 3rd string 2nd fret, put your 1st finger on 2nd string 1st fret and 3rd finger on 1st string 2nd fret. So this is your D7. So this is the 4 chord and it goes for 2 bars. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now back to A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now you go to the 5 chord, that is E7 in this case. So E7 is pretty simple. You hold E and remove the 3rd finger. That means 4th string open. This is one way of playing E7. There's another way. You can hold E and put your 4th finger on the D note. That is 2nd string 3rd fret. Alright. And there's another way. You can lift your 3rd finger off and keep the 4th finger here. So there are 3 ways of holding E7 in open position. Anyways. So after E7 you get D7. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and D7. A7 for 2 bars. So I'll show you very slowly the entire sequence of 12 bar blues. I'll count each bar and you need to follow when the chord changes. You need to get this into your head because otherwise it can be very difficult. 12 chords are there. Alright, not different chords, 3 chords, but total 12 chords will be played, 12 bars rather. Anyways, so 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 2, 3, 4. Now it's going to D. 2nd bar D, back to A. 2 bars A. Now 5 chord 1 bar, 4 chord 1 bar, back to A, 2 bars. Thanks for watching and do like us in Facebook and Twitter where there are pages in the name of Tams Guitar, and also mail me at info@tamsguitar.com if you have any queries, and if you like these videos please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends who are in need. See you next time. Bye bye.